Do you know what it takes to power your world? It's not as easy as you may think. Join Copper Valley Electric Association on a journey as they take you behind the switch.
So at Copper Valley Electric, we have over 500 miles that we maintain. And of course, you maintain the right-of-ways. That encompasses 7,000 or so poles or structures. We serve about 3,800 meters, which comes to about 2,700 customers. The size of our service area, which includes Valdez and the Copper Basin, is about 150 miles north to south and 100 miles east to west. That's spread out over an area about the size of Maryland.
Unlike many other utilities, CVEA is considered a standalone electric cooperative.
A standalone utility means that we have an isolated grid, and that means we do it all. We produce our own power, we distribute our own power, we transmit our own power. So anything and everything required to keep the lights on is our sole responsibility.
CVEA owns and operates 5 power plants and 8 substations that need ongoing maintenance and upgrades.
We have 2 hydro plants, Allison Creek and Solomon Gulch. They make up 100% of our generation needs for the summertime. In the wintertime, because the rain turns to ice and things start freezing up, we end up having to generate using fossil fuel. So our primary power plant in the wintertime is our cogeneration plant located at the Petrostar refinery. We utilize a fuel from Petrostar, generate electricity, and then sell the heat back to them for their refining process. We also make up the difference that we need with one of our 2 diesel power plants in either Valdez or Glen Allen. And then we still do, with Solomon Gulch, get about 30% of our needs with hydro during the wintertime as we slowly drain down the lake over the entire winter.
Each year, the co-op completes a number of large, complicated, and costly projects that improve the effectiveness and efficiency of our plants and equipment. Close to 70% of annual power production comes from hydropower. The Solomon Gulch Hydroelectric Project has been the key to keeping rates as low as possible when fuel rates increase. In 2009, we adopted a vision to reduce or eliminate our dependence on fossil fuel and stabilize costs. As a result, the Allison Creek Hydroelectric Project was developed. Since its inception in 2016, we've experienced record hydro and extended the summer generation season by roughly 6 weeks. While Allison is providing additional power at lower costs in the summer, it is not without its challenges.
The biggest difficulty of the Allison Creek project is the location. Because we're at 1,300 feet elevation, we get a lot of snow up here. Access is probably one of the most difficult things, and then freeze up is another one.
Over 500 miles of lines and poles, many not accessible by the highway, benefit our 3,600 members along miles of highways through Alaska's back country and some of the nation's most rugged landscape.
It is a constant battle to maintain the right-of-ways. We are constantly clearing them to keep the trees and the vegetation away from the lines. The other big difficulty is the lot of snow and ice loading on both of our distribution and our transmission lines.
It takes hard work to power our members' world. We strive to balance efficiency and reliability improvements with high project costs.
In Valdez, one of the big projects we've been working on is replacing all the underground wire and cable from the 1960s and 70s when it was originally installed. So before we start seeing major reliability issues, we're going through proactively and replacing it. One of the other big projects that we're doing system-wide over 2018 and 2019 is our AMI project, Advanced Metering Infrastructure. It's a new meter that'll be installed at every member's house or their business, and these meters communicate back to our dispatch center at Solomon Gulch and will report to us anytime there's an outage. We can read the meters remotely and not have to send somebody out in the field.
We have an excellent industry outage record, but outages do happen. 80-foot trees, wildlife, 30 feet of snow, negative 40-degree cold snaps, hurricane-force winds, ice buildup, and dangerous avalanches are some of the challenges we face.
We see 40 and 50 below temperatures in the Copper Basin. So it makes it very difficult to operate equipment and maintain our lines to keep the power flowing. In Valdez, we see some of the most extreme amounts of snow in Valdez itself and then through Thompson Pass, which is one of the snowiest areas in North America. And we have our lines running through that. We're required to maintain, operate, and keep them up in service.
Although some projects are daunting, we are committed to improving reliability.
We've been really investing into our infrastructure and the equipment that we have that's used to operate and maintain our lines. We've done a number of upgrades on the equipment that protects our lines and our generators, which reacts faster to an outage and notifies us on where that outage is located much more accurately than what we had before.
We've also improved outage communications, providing real-time outage information via Facebook and voicemail, and easy account management and bill pay options through SmartHub. Cooperatives are special. They're about neighbors coming together to help each other succeed.
A cooperative is just simply a community of people that got together to enjoy a common cause, in our case, to produce power. The mission of CVEA is to provide affordable, reliable power to the members who are also the owners of the organization.
Being in remote Alaska, it's even more vitally important that the electricity is reliable and cost effective. Unfortunately, we have many challenges in order to do so. We do have to rely on diesel fuel, which is very expensive. We try to run our plants as efficient as possible and utilize as much of the hydroelectricity as we have to offer.
Excellent customer service is a part of the mission our employees take seriously.
We all take pride in what we do and we enjoy being able to serve the membership.
It's our staff and the people that run CVEA. They all truly believe that they have a mission greater than themselves, and that is to provide power to the people of our community.
Hands down, our greatest assets are our employees.
Guided by our mission, we responsibly support our communities. The CVEA Community Foundation helps with this goal. Thank you for taking this journey. As member owners, we hope you are proud of the work we do on your behalf. The next time you pay your bill or find yourself in the middle of an outage, we hope you remember all that goes on behind the switch. To stay up to date on what goes on at your cooperative, like us on Facebook.